Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about something that I'm trying to improve myself, and I thought that it would be a good idea to make a video about how to practice this, and this is pre-aiming angles, okay? This is not pre-firing angles, like for example this angle in mid here. It's not about pre-firing that, but it's about knowing where people will be, and being able to properly pre-aim that, so if there is an opper there, right, your crosshair's on it. So this is something that lots of people are pretty good at on Mirage or Inferno or Dust 2, maps that are commonly played, right? But for like Vertigo, it's something that maybe you struggle with a little bit more because you're not as used to the map, you haven't played it as much, just because it is a newer map, right? So I normally default towards mid on Vertigo. So I personally want to get better at like pre-firing this, or not pre-firing, but pre-aiming. See, I got myself off, and maybe even learning some utility, but we'll get into that in another video. But this angle is pretty big, this angle is pretty big, here, and then, you know, just some other things. So how would I get better at that? How would I go about doing that? First off, I would get into an offline map like I have already, and I would just go around and just take a nice and slow walk, right, and just practice thinking about where these angles are, getting comfortable with the map, right, and just doing it over and over again, okay? So I'm going to continue just making sure that I'm clearing out all the angles, right, posting up on things. This is also an off angle, just in case you didn't know, just general note, so that you can get up on here. I've died to it multiple times, so I'm pre-aiming here, and then the guy's up there, and I don't adjust in time, right? They're this angle, you know, just going through nice and slow, really working everything, and just getting used to the map, okay? If you don't know all the spots that people can play, like you didn't know that a guy could be up there or something like that, I recommend jumping in to a YPrac map, and I don't know why everything's outputting in my top left, like why my console's outputting, but you know what, whatever. This YPrac map will be linked in the description of this video. And what this does is you can learn smokes off it, you can learn flashes, mollies, whatever. You can practice retaking sites, you can practice defending sites. But the biggest thing, and thing that I like the most in this, right, is the pre-fire practice. So it's going to start us out here. Let's press type next. Next. All right, so now we have a nice mid to be set up. And so with this mid to be, right, it shows you where people are going to be. So there's a guy right here, okay, there's a guy here, there's a guy here. So it teaches you all the angles in which, why can't I hit that, in which players can be, right? And then you can just go through and practice pre-firing these. This isn't something that I recommend too much to do, just because, you know, you start to really get, I don't know, you're not practicing as much, you're just trying to get the kills, you're not thinking about it as much, about like where people can be. So let's type back, and let's do pre-fire practice, but let's do, how do I, yeah, let's turn guidelines off, that's it, right? So now we jump there, so now guidelines are off, they can be anywhere, and this is a little bit better of practice, right? But they're still spawning in every single position. So it's still like, okay, there's going to be a guy right here, and then there's going to be a guy here, and then a guy here, right? So they're still spawning every single position. I can't remember these commands. So let's press back, and then let's do friendly bots on, off. How the hell do you reset it so there's not... Okay, there's the spawns. So let's do 60% of the spawns. So now you have to clear off every angle, but there might not be somebody there, right? So you still have to clear everything out. There's a... There we go. There's a 40% chance that somebody's not there. So you can't just swing out wide like I just did, because there's a good chance that somebody's there. And it makes you actually, like, clear every single angle out. I highly recommend this for getting better at pre-firing. I struggled big time with pre-firing on Inferno. I don't know why, just like entering top mid, I was not good at memorizing those angles. Sitting in a YPrac map and just doing this over and over and over again really helped. And it's something that I want to try to do for every single map. Just personally, not like make videos, but like try to do it for every map so I can get better at it, because I do feel like it's a part of my game that the pros are extremely good at. They're super comfortable with all the angles. Maybe not, I'm not as comfortable, right? And so I just want to try to get better. So I hope this helps. I know this was, wasn't the most informative video. I basically just ran around in a Y-Prac, right? But learning how to pre-aim angles, and actually knowing how to practice doing that. It's not just about knowing that you need to pre-aim angles. It's about knowing how to effectively go, okay, this is how I'm going to learn to do that. You can have goals, but trying to complete those goals is sometimes difficult. So thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys next time.